Welcome to another edition of TRANSLOGIC. I'm Bradley Hasemeyer, and this is Caitlin Thompson.
Thank you, Bradley.
Yes.
Today on the show, I pay another visit to Honda's R&D facility to get up close and personal with their hydrogen sports car concept.
And we're going to head out to the Art Center College of Design in Pasadena to meet some of the brightest new minds in transportation. But first, it's time for the TRANSLOGIC World Report. Let's look at a three-wheeled plug-in car that is mind-numbingly fast. Check out the Urban Jet. Now, the zero-emission concept from Sherban can rocket from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Yeah, it hits a top speed of 150 miles an hour, and it does all this by using a bobsled configuration so the car can lean up to 45 degrees into corners. Now, to be fair, the concept's wish list reads a bit far-fetched. The car, or tricycle if you will, is to be manufactured out of aramid fiber. That's the stuff they make bulletproof vests out of. And they claim the chassis could pass an F1 rules test.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Now, lots of us know about the McLaren MP412C. The bad boy Brit supercar is set to debut sometime next year, not soon enough for Bradley. Now, what we've been playing around with is the new online configurator that allows you to make the McLaren of your dreams. You can customize just about everything from paint color to exhaust type, rims, and carbon fiber add-ons. You might not be able to afford it, but if only for a moment, you can feel like you've designed the perfect one for you. Yeah. Check it out at McLarenautomotive.com.
Not too far from our studios is arguably the best auto design school in the country, the Art Center College of Design in Pasadena.
And I went over to meet the head of the program, talk to some students, and find out what's next in the automotive world.
This is my senior thesis, and what it is a Bantam mobile cargo AI, and AI is artificial intelligence.
This is a Volvo truck, and it was a sponsored project by Volvo, and it's designed to go at very high speeds across the country.
So it's an autonomous vehicle. It's less than a meter square. It's really designed to give a person the freedom to move around their neighborhoods without falling back on their car just because they have to carry some stuff. Maybe in a coastal environment where a family lives just a few miles from the beach and they want to be able to go to the beach, but they don't want to load up the whole sedan or the SUV just to go maybe 10 blocks or a couple of miles. And this vehicle is really going to give you the ability to load up, carry all your stuff with you. You can enjoy the walk. This can take you right there. This uses a lot of high technology, things like Google Earth, where we're now mapping our physical geometry of the environments that we live in. It would also be able to learn your habits, facial recognition software, optical, laser, and sonar scanning. So it has a really good picture of what its environment is.
So what makes the aerodynamics on this truck different from a regular truck?
It allows the air to stick to the body as it's flowing. It's 50% more slippery than the average truck that we see. You would see about 50% gain in fuel economy.
Jake, your last design is Deus Ex Machina, and it's been circulating on the blogs a lot. What can you tell me about it?
Yes, this project I did in my motorcycle class, and we were challenged to rethink what a motorcycle could be. You know, we can make an eco vehicle, but it's not just a repackaged car with batteries in it. And what this is a diving acceleration. And you'll feel it with this going from 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. The architecture of the vehicle is based on the human musculoskeletal system, and you're looking at a recharge time of about 15 minutes. Operation time, 60 miles. It was really conceived to be a recreational vehicle, nothing that you would be commuting in.
How are traditional car companies receiving your design?
I'm getting some really good feedback from everyone who's come and seen my designs. I don't think any of them have a position for me at their company, so I feel it's going to be a real challenge getting this kind of thinking into our existing car infrastructure. But, you know, we're kind of at the breaking point where, you know, the art and the design and the vision is all going to, you know, meet and propel us into the future.
Thanks so much to everyone over at the Art Center. I'll be back there next week, and I'm going to design a car myself.
Well, it seems like Caitlin had all the fun this week. Check her out as she heads out to Honda's R&D facility.
I'm here with Dave Merrick in front of Honda's latest concept vehicles, the Honda Peanut and the FC Sport. Dave, tell me about the FC Sport.
The FC Sport is fuel cell sport, and it's a way to showcase Honda's technology for the future when there's no gasoline anymore, there's no more internal combustion engine. If that happens, all these enthusiasts that love hot rodding or, what are they going to do? So we wanted to come up with this vehicle that you can have your cake and eat it too. So this one, we wanted to shorten the front end and make the rear longer and get this really sporty, exotic car feel. One of the things about this car, because of the fuel cell, it's almost modular, where there's the fuel cell part, and then there's the tanks. You could actually put them anywhere you want. You were able to move the driver forward, make the overhang nothing, and then get these 2 seats beside him so that you can still have your friends in it.
Okay, Dave, let's move on to the Peanut. Tell me about it.
So the Peanut is personal neo-urban transport, hence Peanut. Probably this buyer would drive maybe 70% of the time by themselves. So again, we made a center driver. The urban experience, you almost need to be in the middle so you can see both sides and you can kind of watch out for what's happening. The center driver was kind of right away we wanted to do that.
Has anyone ever told you that the Peanut looks like a stormtrooper from Star Wars?
They have not, but a couple have told me that the FC Sport does. If you look in this museum, you just walk around and look at the H marks and how it's evolved into what it is now. The front graphic, the feel of it, we call it down the road graphic, needs to evolve also.
What have you learned from making both of these concepts?
Wow. In the case of the FC Sport, I think we've learned that fuel cell technology is adaptable to any type of vehicle. The Peanut, you could have almost an economy car, a small, pretty inexpensive car, and still have a lot of fun with it. Like really make it iconic and quirky, but really fun.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Bradley Hasemeyer.
And I'm Caitlin Thompson.
We'll see you later.